That's what I'm saying. He caps to make everything sounds good to y'all. He told me he put his kids in front of the camera so y'all feel sorry for him. He said, that's what y'all do. He said, you don't see when I put the kids in front of the cameras, how my super chat and money and everything goes up? That's what I'm saying. He caps to make everything sounds good to y'all. He told me he put his kids in front of the camera so y'all feel sorry for him. He said, that's what y'all do. He said, you don't see when I put the kids in front of the cameras, how my super chat and money and everything goes up?
I'm going to the Chinese spot, and I'm going to go get the most expensive weave for that little girl. So she ain't got to walk around here looking bald-headed like she got a cup of hair. And I'm going to make her look like the new improved Whoopi Goldberg.
I tell y'all, Sinetta tried to set me up on 125th Street. I can't prove that. I tell y'all, Sinetta tried to set me up on 125th Street. I can't prove that.
Let's keep it all the way funky. For the people that really, really rock with me. Have you ever seen one dude, one me, get jumped, one man get jumped by so many people on the internet? Why is there so much hate?
We all know that this man came into the information, came into the YouTube streets under the impression that he wanted to take down Africa Bambaataa, right? We know that he was on Queen's Flip show. We know that we had him in New York City when we had the news conference out there about 4 years ago. And his message to the people was that he wanted to take down Africa Bambaataa. He talked shit about people that try to protect Bambaataa. He talked gave us a lot of information about what's going on. So my question today is, what happened to all that?
You running around talking about you speak like Malcolm X and you the next Malcolm X, but you never led nothing. You never been a part of nothing. Reggie will tell you. Niggas, brothers was saying that all day yesterday. Honking my horn. I'm in the car, I honk my horn. People like, yo, Saw, that's what's up. That's what it is. So I don't know what y'all talking about. This is what I've been doing. This is what I've been doing for the last goddamn, 18 years? So people know I'm going to be in them goddamn streets. I'm not behind a computer criticizing those who are out there trying to do something.
Hassan Campbell was not a murderer. He killed a lot of people in his head. A lot of people don't got murdered. He killed a lot of. Listen. Let me tell you something that happened to him. He can go to a small town today, right? And where he live at right now, all those people in that area think he's a notorious murderer from the Bronx and changed his life around. But in his head, he done killed a lot of people. Like, he probably told them he killed the dude named 10 Toes Down and Wax Dog and Sinetta, and I had to kill this lady, Miss 504. Like, he killed all of us. He got a whole cemetery in his head of bodies. But in reality, there's nobody dead. And that's the mindset of a child in these goddamn video games, thinking that shit is really happening in real life. Like they really in the goddamn race cars and all that, whatever the name of that video game, Grand Theft Auto. They really think they stealing cars and coming through and taking the car. That's what's going on with him. He really think he killed these people. Now let's talk about the story, because you got some answers. You got some answers. Yeah, I know you got some answers. Because you had some for the police. You had answers for the police when Nudi's so-called set you up for that murder, which is Stone Cold Killer. What is he setting you up for murder for? Who are you? Like you some tough motherfucker. You setting him up for some shit. So Nudie set you up for a murder, huh? Yeah? Yeah? That's what you think we're gonna believe? Nudie, the notorious killer from Bronx River? Huh? How you get out for that murder? Not once, ever, have you guys out there heard him say how he got out. He always tell y'all about how he went in. Y'all killed a motherfucker. I went in for murder and all this other shit. He never explains how he got out of prison. But I already done told y'all. Between Nudie and Eric, the two killers that really killed people, he ratted on one. It's up to y'all to try to figure out which one he ratted on. Or is he going to tell y'all? Because there was never no discussion or story about how he went to trial, how he beat the case, and the particulars of the case. But he give you particulars on how he killed all these people. All these murders he got. In which he went to jail for an assault. And that's it. And that's what he did time for. Assaulting his baby's mother. And that's it. There was no more time for nothing. You think we're going to sit here and believe that a notorious killer ran down on you, had to drop on you, and you trying to continue to hold up this image that I was about to run, but I said, fuck that. I ain't running. And you told this notorious killer, after he told you to go down to death, if you're going to shoot me right here. Why wouldn't he shoot you right there, tell you to go down to some shit? That's not what happened. He smelt that shit on you. You shitted on yourself. He smelt the stench and said, yeah, I got him. Bitch ass nigga. That's all he wanted anyway, was to make you shit on yourself and send your little stink ass home. And then you talk about the projects turned their back on you. You've been on this YouTube thing for years, bigging up the Bronx River, going crazy about it. But in the biggest shootout in history of Bronx River, they turned their back on you and left you for dead. Why would anybody want to leave you for dead? Let me answer for you. The same reason why Z Banger left you for dead when Kwame Brown gave you some of Mama's good cooking. That's just why they leave you for dead. Because you continue to do dumb shit and put your foot in your mouth. You start beefs, and then when everybody get involved in the shooting stop, who's the last man standing? Hassan Campbell. You know why? Because you started all the shit. Because you the type of motherfucker in jail to go and tell the next dude, yo, you know he the one that went your cell and robbed you, right? And then now you got dudes cutting each other and a whole war going on. They don't even know what happened. By the time they figure it out, you done went home. You done took your little booty bandit ass home and escaped that shit. But you do nothing for Terrence. You do nothing for Eric. You never did nothing for Bam. And you think we're going to sit up here and believe this shit that you look out for people in prison? We're the reason why you got back in touch with Terrence. So don't play the games, man. Don't play the games. And then he pat you down. So this man got 2 guns in his hand. I don't know what gangsters with 2 guns pat a motherfucker down. Ain't no need to pat you down because they come in there to shoot. And you run. God damn it. You running around with a gun with no bullets. Y'all hear this shit? You better not believe this shit no more when he start talking that killer shit and how he gang. Kwame, nope. You was sadly mistaken, Kwame Brown. He's not the person you thought he was. And I knew you figured it out before I even made this video. I know you knew. A man running around with a gun with no bullets in the projects, and the gangster runs down on him. And he said, I was going, but I turned around on, going to shoot me here. Who you, James Cagney? You James Cagney? Huh? Shoot you here? Then he patted you down with 2 guns. And what? I don't know what person pats anyone down starting from the ankles up. Any gangster gonna go on your waistline first, because that's where you keep the guns at. But you said on the way up, the gun fell down and he missed it. Stop that goddamn line. You created this image, and now you gotta live up to it.
We all know that this man came into the information, came into the YouTube streets under the impression that he wanted to take down Africa Bambaataa, right? We know that he was on Queen's Flip show. We know that we had him in New York City when we had the news conference out there about 4 years ago. And his message to the people was that he wanted to take down Africa Bambaataa. He talked shit about people that try to protect Bambaataa. He talked gave us a lot of information about what's going on. So my question today is, what happened to all that?
I love that man.
Shout out to Real G's TV in the building.